Welcome back to CarScope, the channel where we dive deep into the latest, greatest, and most talked about rides on the road. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button because today, we've got something practical yet surprisingly refined to talk about of the all-new 2026 Nissan Sentra. Nissan has made some bold moves with this year's update, and whether you're looking for your next daily driver or just curious about what's new in the compact sedan segment, this video is for you. Let's get started by taking in the new design language. The 2026 Sentra has undergone a subtle but impactful facelift that gives it a sharper, more upscale look. Nissan didn't completely reinvent the car, but they've refined its edges in all the right places. Starting at the front, the Sentra now features a redesigned grille with Nissan's latest V-motion motif, but this time, it's wider, more integrated with the bumper, and flanked by slimmer, sharper LED headlights. The lighting signature is more aggressive now, giving the car a slightly more premium and assertive character. The hood has subtle sculpting that enhances the sense of movement, even when the car is parked. The front bumper has also been revised with more angular fog light housings, which adds to the sporty aesthetic, especially in the senior trim. Moving to the side profile, not much has changed in terms of overall silhouette, but that's not a bad thing. The Sentra still has one of the most proportionate and balanced side views in the compact class. The shoulder line runs clean from the headlights to the taillights, and the floating roof effect created by the blacked-out C-pillars remains a stylish touch. For 2026, Nissan is offering new wheel designs, ranging from 16-inch steel wheels on the base model to 18-inch two-tone alloys on the senior. There's also a new color in the mix, a deep ocean blue which looks stunning under sunlight and helps the Sentra stand out from the crowd. Around back, the changes are more restrained but still noticeable. The taillights retain their basic shape but now come with a smoked finish and a new LED signature that gives the car a more modern and upscale rear-end look. The trunk lid is slightly recontoured, and the senior trim adds a subtle lip spoiler for a hint of sportiness. The rear bumper gets a black insert along the lower portion, mimicking a diffuser-style design, which lends a bit of visual width and sport-inspired flair. The badging is now more minimal, with the updated Nissan logo placed centrally, and the model designation neatly positioned on the right. Now, stepping inside the 2026 Sentra, this is where you'll really start to appreciate the improvements. Nissan has worked on refining materials, improving the infotainment tech, and giving the cabin a more upscale ambience. Immediately, you're greeted with soft touch surfaces on the dash and door panels, especially in the SV and senior trims. The seats, which have always been a strong point in Nissan vehicles thanks to the zero-gravity design, are now upholstered in higher quality fabric in base models and leatherette or genuine leather in higher trims. The center stack has been redesigned to house a larger 10.3-inch touchscreen in the upper trims, a significant jump from the 8-inch display found in the previous model. The base trim gets a 7-inch screen, but it's still sharp and responsive. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are now standard across the board, and wireless charging is available on the SV and standard on the senior. The new infotainment interface is cleaner, quicker, and much more intuitive than before. The climate controls sit just below the screen, with physical knobs and buttons that are tactile and easy to use while driving. There's a new digital instrument cluster available, replacing the old semi-digital unit. It's fully customizable and provides clear, legible information including navigation prompts, fuel economy, safety alerts, and more. One standout feature that deserves attention is the available Bose premium sound system, which delivers crisp audio quality, a rare offering in this segment. There's also improved cabin insulation this year, making the ride quieter and more serene, especially during highway cruising. Rear seat passengers aren't left out either. The Sentra remains one of the more spacious compact sedans in its class. There's plenty of legroom and headroom in the back, even for taller passengers, and the seats offer good cushioning for longer trips. There's also a center armrest with cup holders and rear air vents in the SV and senior trims, which is a thoughtful touch. Trunk space is unchanged at just under 15 cubic feet, but the trunk opening is wide and the seats fold down to expand usable space. Let's talk about performance. The 2026 Sentra carries over the 2.0-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine that makes 149 horsepower and 146 pounds-feet of torque. It's paired with Nissan's updated Stronic CVT, which has been slightly revised for smoother takeoffs and more linear acceleration. While it's not a performance sedan by any stretch, it feels more refined than previous models. Throttle response is improved, and there's less of that typical CVT drone under heavy acceleration. In terms of fuel economy, the Sentra continues to impress, delivering an EPA estimated 31 miles per gallon city and 40 miles per gallon highway. These numbers make it an efficient commuter choice, and with a 12.4-gallon fuel tank, you're looking at solid range between fill-ups. The ride quality is another highlight. The 2026 model retains the same suspension setup, a McPherson strut front and torsion beam rear, but with retuned dampers and improved bushings. The Sentra handles potholes and uneven surfaces with more composure. It's comfortable and easy to drive in the city, yet stable and composed on the highway. Steering is light but precise, making tight turns and parking lot maneuvers a breeze. Safety is always a priority in this class, and Nissan delivers with a standard Safety Shield 360 suite on all trims. This includes automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot warning, rear cross-traffic alert, lane departure warning, and high beam assist. Adaptive cruise control is available on the SV and standard on the senior, along with traffic sign recognition and rear automatic braking. Now, let's talk trims and pricing. The base S trim starts at around $21,500, which is a few $100s more than last year but still competitive. The SV trim, which adds more tech and creature comforts, comes in around $23,000. The Senior, which brings the sportier appearance and additional premium features, starts at about $25,000. Fully loaded, the Senior with all available packages and options tops out just shy of $28,000. Nissan also offers an optional premium package that bundles the larger screen, Bose audio system, moonroof, and leather upholstery, adding even more value to the Senior. What makes the 2026 Sentra stand out is how much it manages to deliver without asking for too much in return. It's not trying to be a sports sedan, and it's not pretending to be a luxury car either. What it is, though, is a well-rounded compact sedan that checks all the boxes for commuters, first-time buyers, and anyone who wants a reliable, comfortable, and good-looking daily driver. In a world where crossovers and SUVs are taking over, the Sentra remains a strong contender for those who still appreciate the driving dynamics and affordability of a sedan. With its updated styling, improved interior tech, solid safety suite, and excellent fuel economy, the 2026 Sentra doesn't just survive in this segment, it competes confidently. That wraps up our full review of the 2026 Nissan Sentra. Let us know in the comments what you think of the updates. Are they enough to keep the Sentra relevant in today's market? Would you choose this over a Civic, Corolla, or Elantra? Drop your thoughts below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest car reviews from CarScope. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.